Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ann are the one of the two. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Butler out there with Draymond Green. And it's Moody in at small forward. Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Randle outside. Outside Edwards. Butler against McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards for 3. It's not going to go for him. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
And it's Conley with the ball for the T-Wolves. Pass to Randle. Got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Pajemski. And Gobert with a block.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
Here's Butler. Up and in on the layup.
They take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Pass to Gobert. To the inside. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside Curry. Let's go with a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter here. Edwards for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Here's Curry. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors ahead, up by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Anthony Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Miller in at the power forward position. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Reid passes to Miller. Shot clock at 6. Misses the 3.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Reid. DiVincenzo against Curry. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. Launches it. Kuminga pulls it in. And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. Right side, Payton. 17 seconds left in the second quarter.
Timberwoles foul. Miller. First personal foul. First team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gary Payton, the second.
And he knocks down the first one. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Right side, Conley. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Warriors ahead, up 3, and will return shortly.
6.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, BA, you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Moses Moody out there with Butler, and it's Green in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Golden State. 3 on the clock. And that one's good from Conley.
Nice hustle from Conley that time. When the break is available, he really gets after it.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet in winning. This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
They set the pick. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards just bullying his way inside.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
McDaniels finds Edwards. The putback, controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's gonna go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Conley against Curry. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
Working that in-between area, Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
Edwards fires from way outside. Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
How about that one at the buzzer?
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer. Whew.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Warriors ahead, up by 1. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Green with a screen on Conley. And here's Curry for 3. Sinks it from distance.
This is exactly the kind of unique range that Curry has. I mean, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to get up on him.
Edwards tries again. That one doesn't drop. Green with the defensive effort. The Warriors lead by 4. And here's Curry. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Here's Edwards. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Moody misses. Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. 11 feet out. Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes. When you need a big bucket, Curry knows exactly how to come through. Clutch.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Your hot squad, get loud and let them hear it. Time to turn it up and get loud. Here they come.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. And they told the team it's close. We've got a chance if we battle, compete. You can see the players love the message. They looked fired up. We'll see if it works, Brian.
Allie, thank you. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He connects! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3!
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Takes a step back. Here's Curry. Takes it inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
It goes on Mike Conley.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page.
is dance dance time. Get up, fans. Get up on your feet and get wild.
Here's Conley. Up top, Edwards. And they double up Edwards. Conley passes to Randall. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. And so they foul intentionally.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Butler taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
Randall outside. The Warriors pull it in, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Draymond Green. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he's unable to get the second one. And so the Warriors take the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jimmy, let's talk about defense. What clicked for you down the stretch?
We was locked in on our schemes. I think we did a great job of our rotation in our second effort. But all in all, man, we executed on both ends in the fourth quarter.
It takes everybody. Thanks, Jimmy.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Stephen Curry.